motion, but I would totally disagree with it. Please, and my colleagues.
Come again.
In supporting the motion, I'm first of all supporting the motion, but I also disagree with the motion because what you are talking about. No, I support the motion, but give me an opportunity to explain to you. Give me opportunity to. I support the motion, but I have to have some explanation to Mr. President. Mr. President, I think this motion that he brought, it looked nice on the surface, but it does not work for the airline owners. It's not going to work because this is a law of demand and supply. The spare parts are costly, everything is very high, and you cannot put the life of our citizens. No, it must go. It must go. But okay, I'll take back that.
Distinguished colleague. Mr. President, the solution to this quagmire we have found ourselves of this sudden rise in the price of aviation tickets is for us to bring together all the relevant stakeholders to the table. Because Senator Ojilokalu, as much as he loved the motion, he raised a very vital point, that the cost of spare parts. And I wouldn't want to support that because it is not Nigerians who have asked any airline operator to buy a plane of over 30 years, of over 40 years. Secondly, sir.
Come. Those are, even he knows.
Exactly.
Those are new planes.
Exactly,
the
sir.
one they are going on with is about 59 years old.
Exactly, sir.
What's on
Secondly,
59
sir,
years old?
Senator Alero has raised a vital issue. There is no corresponding increase in aviation fuel or aviation taxes by Federal Aviation Authority. Fine. Thirdly, sir, there will thirdly issue related to foreign exchange. I'm of the opinion that in the past there is this intervention by the Central Bank of Nigeria, while so many airline operators were given some consideration in some exemption, concessional rates, and up to now, and I know it's still on. So there is need for us, having known all these facts, to bring all these relevant stakeholders and confront them.
So the Senate condemns the sudden abysmal rise or increase in airfares.
In the airfare.
And resolves to invite
all relevant stakeholders in the aviation sector,
including the Minister of Aviation,
to
urgently appear before the Senate in order to go on.
In order to address this airfare hike in the aviation sector.
Thank you. Come. Distinguished colleagues, he has moved that motion. Any seconder, Senator?
Mr. President, I come under 4151. Again.
That will be the third order 4151.
Yes, Mr. President.
But we just told you that order 4151 does not expect us to take more than one.
The Senate leader was very, very explicit about that it must be very important and urgent, which I absolutely agree. And if you now refer, after raising it, and the Senate now believes that it should come under the next legislative day, no problem. But if the Senate give me the leaves to take it up immediately, I'm ready for it, Mr. President.
Point of order, Mr.
I want to
point of order.
Yes, Deputy Senate President, you want to educate Senator Buhari?
Order 41.
Senator Buhari, you may take your seat so that we can properly hear the education.
41-4. I don't want to go through the entire order, but it says, not more than one such motion may be made at the same sitting. May. May. So it's at your discretion.
No, I I am familiar with the rules. So that when you see me recognize somebody, I'm aware that he said may. I'm not sure.
Mr. President, I am coming in defense because of one reason. Because we had a meeting. We had a meeting today that in view of the suffering that Nigerians are going through and the fact that Nigerians want to go, the Christians amongst us want to go home for Christmas, and the money being charged by...
Not only the Christians, Nigerians.
Well, especially Christians, or everybody, Nigerians, especially Christians, that we need to bring this matter forward so that it could be discussed to deal with the matter. So it's on this reason that I am trying to come under, to his defense. So it's at your discretion, Mr. President. It's at your discretion.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Senator Buhari, go ahead. Let us hear what you want to say.
Thank you, Mr. President. Buhari Abdul Fattah, Oyo North. Thank you very much, DSP. Mr. President, in the last 1-2 months, Nigerians have been suffering and complaining and shouting on the price hike of airline. Traveling from Abuja or traveling from Asaba.
Distinguished colleagues, Senator Abdul Fattah Buhari, the chairman of the Senate Committee on
Aviation.
On aviation, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Discussed this issue with me, that even to take a flight of 35 minutes from here to Enugu, that is 500,000, and that it used to be 100 and something thousand. So that kind of I don't want the social media to misquote me. So I would just say that kind of fantastic hike is worrisome, because what it means is that for one way ticket, the minimum wage is spent by 5 times. Minimum wage is 70,000. So one ticket takes away 5 months of minimum wage. We can't afford it. Nigerians will not afford it. And then this period of festivities, it means that people will not be able to move from one side to the other. But it also raises another point. It raises the issue of Nigerian Air. Because if we had Nigerian Airways, we would not need to talk to private airlines. They can charge what they like. If the Nigerian Airways that belongs to Nigeria, with taxpayers' money, would have been sympathetic to the plight of Nigerians, and then the so-called Shylock private airlines would have had no passengers, and that would have forced them to bring down their prices. So I think it's something you can raise, and let us see what prayers you have. Those in support that he be allowed to proceed for a few minutes say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Buhari Abdul Fattah, Oyo North. Mr. President, in the last 2-3 months, Nigerians have been complaining seriously about the price hike of airline and finding it very difficult to travel from one destination to the other.
Take your seat.
Mr. President, can you believe it that from Abuja to Lagos ranges from 400 to 650,000, and then from here to Enugu is about 500,000. Even from here to Ilorin is about 450,000. When we noticed all this, the committee, we decided to even investigate further, and we now find out that cut across, people cannot afford to travel. And looking at the festive period that is coming up now, Mr. President, it is important we wave in to help Nigerians because of this festive period that is coming, that people will want to move from one place to the other, particularly since our road is becoming a bit difficult to travel on. Mr. President, we decided to interact with the airline owners. They also have one or two things, but we've not called them formally. Maybe after the Senate has decided, we can now invite them to know why the price is so high like this, and then we can now insist that go and bring down your price, because we don't want a situation that by the time from 20th, 21st, 22nd, they will now be saying traveling from here to Enugu will be 1 million naira. That's the prayer. So, to invite them, yeah. Okay. Maybe. Mr. President, the prayer is just that we need to invite the stakeholders, particularly the airline owners and our agency, for us to interact, because like one of my colleagues said, 150,000 is what he paid for here to Enugu. But yesterday, when he was buying his ticket, he paid 500,000. Yesterday, my own experience, I was with Cyril at the airport yesterday. When he got his flight for 560,000 from Lagos to Abuja, at that time, I was just laughing because mine was about 400. So, Mr. President, we need to take a very immediate decision before the festive period so that Nigerians will be able to have easy Xmas and be happy, and it will make we can help them to enable them to travel from one place to the other. So that we need urgently to call the AOL, that's Association of Airline Owner and Fund, and NCAA, to interact with them before the festive period. I so move, sir.
Yes, Senator Ojo Sakalo.
Thank you, Mr.
Institution that I support wholeheartedly. And I'm so proud that in this Senate, we have a seasoned medical doctor. Through his intellect and professional training, we'll be guided to address one aspect of our national life that has suffered neglect over the years. I listened attentively to my brother, which our Senate President always referred to as one of the ancestors, Senator Aleru, drawing our attention to the fact that local government, states, and federal government have concurrent responsibility to legislate on these and other similar matters. But the point to be made is that nothing in that part of concurrent jurisdiction stop us from legislating nationally. Whether you set up a hospital in a hamlet, or you set up a healthcare center in a state, or you are located in the federal capital territory, there must be national minimum standard to which every Nigerian will expect that if he walks into an healthcare facility, certain basic standard will be observed. It bears repeating, Mr. President, that many Nigerians
including prominent Nigerians, have been wrongly diagnosed and as a consequence got the wrong prescription leading to death. The one I readily remember, for example, is that doctor that diagnosed Ganifa Himi for pneumonia when he was experiencing the earlier stage of cancer. By the time he traveled out of the country, they found that the cancer has reached level 4. And we lost such an outstanding Nigeria that gave his all to our country. I think as I listened to the doctor and I listened to Senator Alero's lamentation about the information I had yesterday, I said, as I always believe, our purpose is not to lament. Whenever we see a loophole, we should fill it. Taking advantage of this law, we can add a clause like we have in the US. When a doctor, through negligence, takes an action that leads to the death of a patient, not only with the license, not only is the license withdrawn, the doctor is liable to pay compensation. And that is why every doctor in the US to practice, you must have insurance cover to pay for any negligence arising from poor judgment or wrong treatment or acting in any manner that lead to a premature death of a citizen. So I have not studied the whole thing, but I'm sure if encouraged, after the second,
thank you, Senator. Your time is off.
I know that I've overdone your goodwill, but allow me, I'm lefty, so have mercy. But just to say that whatever we need to do, this bill should not only be passed, we should see other consequential clauses that need to be integrated so that we don't have to pass another law another day. So as part of the regulation, the liability of a doctor who either carry out an operation for which is not trained, is not competent. You have one doctor clinic, the right international specialist hospital. The doctor is a gynecologist, he's an internal medicine expert. He deals with bones, he deals with teeth, everything. And as a consequence, many of our people suffer avoidable deformation and sometimes even death.
Thank you very much. Your time is off.
I support this bill with any other consequential amendment we need to make so that it becomes all holistic.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You are not a medical doctor.